Hello Aries, and welcome to your June 2018 monthly tarot reading. So I went ahead and already picked your energy card, your overall energy for the month of June. So we have here the octopus. Hopefully you can see that. Let's get it focused for you. So the octopus is all about balancing your social square, your social circle, I should say. Balancing your social circle with your own health, with your own mind. It's really a fine balance between being too personal with others and too involved with others, and really managing yourself. So that's what you're going to be dealing with this month. So the thing to keep in mind with the octopus is when you are in balance, you're going to be a very intelligent person. You're going to be interested, engaged, and you will have a lot of ideas. Octopus is a very intelligent creature, perceptive, and overall a very, very mental creature. So when you are in balance this month, you will know if you are following the traits of an air sign, if you are acting with logic and not impulse, if you are going with the flow rather than forcing your way through things, if you are thinking before acting. And you'll know that you're out of balance this month if you become needy, too dependent on the people around you, if you're too interested in other people's business. This could be celebrities, your family, gossip, things like that. And you'll also notice that you're out of balance if you tend to become clingy this month, or if you're starting to lack courage in things that you normally would be confident in. So those are things to look out for this month. That is the energy serving you this month. And so that's how you'll figure out whether or not you are in or out of balance. And whenever you find yourself out of balance, you can go ahead and to bring yourself back into balance, you can give yourself some space to think by yourself, kind of detach yourself from other people, really spending that alone time. I know Aries tend to be very social signs, but when you find yourself acting out of balance, it would be a good idea to kind of bring yourself to some alone time, and to perhaps do some journaling or some talk therapy. Maybe talk to one person that you are really close to. So we're going to see what is developing for you in this month. What is going on for you, Aries? Okay, more water. So we had here the octopus, which is obvious water energy, and then we have here the Queen of Water. Hopefully this is focused. Go. We have here the Queen of Water. So this is what is developing for you the month of June. It says relationships are going to start developing to a new level. Trust your intuition and care for yourself and others. So it fits perfectly with the octopus card. So yeah, this is really all about diving into your relationships and developing them. So what may be hindering you from developing these stronger bonds is that clinginess that may come about during this month when you are out of balance. Things like clinginess and neediness and digging your heel into other people's business is a great way to not keep people around you. But this is what's developing for you, Aries, and it looks like your relationships are taking a whole new level. You just need to make sure that this month is all about you and caring for yourself. So let's see what potential block we have here. This is the bottom of the deck, And we have the Page of Air, so logic, honesty, impulse, and curious. Challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. Okay, again, super well with this octopus card. The message is just being reiterated over and over again. We have here the Queen of Water and Page of Air. It's this balance between heart, you know, family, social, society, and mind, your own self, your own mentality, your own well-being. So it says here you may face some challenging information. So perhaps you'll get news of something within your social circle that may cause you to be this out of balance octopus. But again, we want to make sure that we are being in balance, that we are not being too clingy, and that we're not overthinking, that we are perfectly aligned. So let's pick some cards to see any potential challenges and situations that will be shaping you this month. Oops. We'll count this, obviously. It's a whole deck. Okay, so the first challenge that we have here is the crane bag. So this is Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter, and Choice. So this card is all about what are you keeping in your energetic field? What is it that you have around you that could be messing or cluttering with your aura, with your energy, with your perception of self? Do you wear clothes that are damaging to the person you want to be? Do you have, items around you that are no longer serving its purpose? Are you hoarding a lot of items or clothes or things and just keeping things to fill some sort of void within you? So that may be something that you are dealing with this month, and since your theme sort of seems to be centered around mind and heart, just rearrange this really quickly. Since your theme does seem to be centered around the mind and the heart, I feel as if you may need some letting go to do. This card often comes as a time to go through your closets and wardrobes and everything and really part with what's not serving you any longer. So this is a great time to do some spring cleaning, getting rid of clothes that have been sitting in your closet you'll never wear. But also for me, when this card came up, it meant really letting go of the energy that I had thought I had let go but still kept in my life. So for me, I thought I had let go of certain friends who are not friends anymore after falling out, and I hadn't realized that I had been keeping a lot of their stuff with me and that I hadn't parted with it, so I had to part with it so that I could clear that energy. I had to give them their things back. So things like that are what you may be dealing with, but this card also talks about just being in a very cluttered environment and how you should start creating a healthier environment. Are the objects around you, are the posters around you hindering you or helping you? Are you surrounded by just noise and just distractions, or are you surrounded by things that spark joy in you? So let's see a little more information about this clutter, this crane bag card. Although I think we cleared it up quite well, but it doesn't hurt to get a little more insight. So we have 3 of Earth. This is the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. So to me, this card is kind of saying, making your space a more creative space, making your space something that you have created, not something that you have accumulated, really making it your own. This card could also mean moving on in career-wise, but since we're talking about the crane bag, this could be moving on energetically now that you've cleaned your space, decluttered. And some of you may have the cleanest places ever, but it could be energetically it is not clean, and so time to whip out the sage if you have any, or incense, or burn some candles, open a window and fill it with your own good energy. But this card is all about focusing on work, on working to create something that will give you recognition. So in this case of the crane bag, it could be talking about, really working to clear your space, clear your energy. And as I said, some of you may just have the cleanest spaces, and could potentially be that it's the inner space that needs cleaning, your own train of thought, your own mind, okay? So let's see another potential challenge that you may be facing the month of June, or any situations that may come up for you. Let's pull a healing card to see what healing you may be going through. Okay, so we have the Say What You Mean card. Again, all about heart and mind connection here, I feel, is going on for you. So this is Say What You Mean. This is all about speaking from your heart and being authentic, not putting yourself on mute for the sake of others or for the sake of not hurting other people. This is expressing yourself truthfully. This is, defining how it is you want to be treated in your relationships, defining what it is you need from other people. This is telling other people how you feel and how they're making you feel. I feel like with your main energies right here, the 3 cards we have, this Say What You Mean card, this is a big part of your healing this month, and because of the octopus and how it's talking about this clinginess that may occur when you're out of balance this month, I have a feeling you may be perhaps in your social circles or whoever you're not speaking to. There may be some undefined boundaries or undefined feelings that are causing you to really hold on to another person very tightly because you really don't know what to do because they're not understanding your truth of it all. So this card is all about saying what you mean. When it comes to speaking with your heart, speaking with your feelings, we tend to put on the more logical brain. And the octopus is all about finding balance between the two, making sure that your social circles are healthy and that you are developing your relationships to a new level, as this Queen of Water says, which will all happen naturally for you because this is the energy. We're just trying to make sure that we're in balance. So when we're out of balance, we're going to be putting aside our feelings, speaking more coldly and logically. Perhaps we're going to be telling other people things they want to hear. Perhaps we'll be keeping clutter in our lives to fill some sort of void, but we want to be this balanced version of our energies right here for this month. We want to speak how we feel. We want to be in touch with our own emotions and our logic, and we want to ultimately be in balance. So let's see some more potentials we have going here, potential challenges for Aries 2018 in June. So we have 9 of Earth. Let's pick one more. And 5 of Earth. Okay. So for the 9 of Earth, we have here, this is towards the middle of your month. This is all about enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. So we have already 3 Earth cards here. So I know I've been reiterating the intent to be really focused on finding balance this month between head and heart, as that is the energies helping you. But for you, Aries, the energies supporting you, the energies, the universal energies. But for you, Aries, since we have 3 Earth cards here, I really see there's stability going on. There's not going to be a lot of flip-flopping. You're not going to be very balanced one day and very imbalanced the next. I feel like it's going to be a very constant thing, and this working on clearing whatever, whether it's inside of yourself, whatever energy, or literally clearing, spring cleaning, it's going to be a very stable process. And I feel like this saying what you mean is potentially the only thing that may be flip-flopping for you, the only thing you may be having problems with. So we also have here 5 of Earth towards the end of the month. So it says fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. So I feel like this is where your social circle comes into play, Aries. You want to treat everyone nicely this month, even if you don't have any friends, because towards the end of the month you may find yourself in a little bit of a mental rut, and you may need that reassurance. Some of you, this may not apply at all, and some of you have already dealt with this in the beginning of the month or before, this uncertainty of life and monetary things. And we have 9 of Earth here, which talks about successful self-employment. So I feel like this is very split up between the 2 types of people watching this. So some of you, Aries, will be facing a lot of financial success this month. Some of you will be finding yourself in a lot of anxiety and worry because of not accepting help from others, because of being overindulgent in your emotions of fear and of worry. And so the good thing about these 2 cards is that means either is possible for each Aries, and you would preferably want to shoot for the 9 of Earth, having your success and your stability. And I feel like this 5 of Earth is only going to become a thing if you let your emotions and your mentality get out of balance. So don't go too deep into your negative train of thought. You can allow yourself to feel bad things, to feel negativity, to feel anxiety and worry. You should allow yourself to feel those things, otherwise they get bottled up. But not expressing it, not saying what you mean, not doing things to, alleviate that from your body, from your energy, is what will hinder you. And I feel like this Page of Air mentions delays or challenges to plans, truth delivered without tact. So Aries, you may be very communicative of your feelings, but this is where your logic of the octopus needs to come in. You need to figure out how to better word your own feelings and better word what you mean so that there is more clarity to it, so you're not causing a stir, okay? So again, it looks like very much stable energy. The flipping and flopping really just depends on whether or not you will be in balance. This Page of Air is saying that sometime during this month, you are going to meet some challenging information. For some of you, it's definitely a monetary thing. For others of you, it's something within your social circle, friends, families, co-workers, etc., school even. So you will be receiving some sort of information, and I feel like whether you end up as the successful and stable 9 of Earth, or whether you end up as the fearful 5 of Earth, is all dependent on whether or not you can keep this octopus in balance between mind and heart. Being able to speak your emotions, but doing so logically and thinking it through before you go on and have yourself be misconstrued, okay? So that is your message for this month, Aries. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. I wish you guys the best of luck in June, and I wish you guys the best of luck on your journey overall, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!